Hey everybody, it's Tim from timgagnonstudio.com, your place for online painting lessons. Today I have another tips and tricks video. What we're going to talk about today is how to add accents on your acrylic painting with oil paint. Sometimes you might want to create an entire painting in acrylic and then add a few vibrant touches with oil paint. The great thing about acrylics, it dries really fast, but it also dries flat. If you're using professional acrylic paint, the colors will remain a lot more vibrant than if you're using student grade paint, so that's something you can think about if you do prefer painting in acrylic. But let's say you do a painting and you want it to be even more vibrant. The great thing about oil paints is that they have more saturation and they really pop a little bit more than acrylic paint. It's just how it works. And it kind of stinks because you wish you could just make an acrylic painting look like an oil painting, and there are ways to do that. You can find one of my videos on how to do that if you just browse through my channel. But what I'm going to talk about today, just using some oil paint to add some accents to a painting to make it pop a little bit more. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I've got a large flat brush here, and I'm going to take some painting medium. You can see how I make these painting mediums in another one of my videos. Just again, browse through my channel. It's one of my more recent videos. I'm going to take a large brush. I've got my painting medium here, which is I would say about 70% linseed oil and about 30% odorless mineral spirits. And I'm going to take my brush and just dip in just ever so slightly. I don't want my brush to be saturated by any means. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up here and brush this medium across the canvas. And it's going to be a super thin layer. And I want to try to spread that moisture around everywhere on the canvas. You really don't need a lot, just that little bit of oil mixed on the brush, and you can scrub it over the entire canvas. Alright, so scrub it over the entire canvas. Alright, then what we'll do is we'll mix whatever color you want to accent with. What I suggest is if you're accenting with oil paint, you want to go more vibrant and brighter. So if I'm highlighting in here, I want to use a similar green color but brighter. So got my color mixed up here, and then my surface is nice and smooth, and I can come up here and go through adding in these vibrant highlights that I want. So the smooth surface is really nice because of that oil layer we just put on. So this technique, and I'm not going to just spend the whole time painting here. You can watch full-length painting lessons on my website or check out my YouTube channel for a lot more painting videos. I just wanted to show this tip. If you planned on working throughout the painting, same type of thing. Anywhere you want to accent, you can go ahead and accent, just try to make the color a little bit more vibrant, maybe a little bit lighter in value. Work through the painting, you'll have a nice smooth surface for, I would say, a couple hours. And then, just make sure you look at the painting and that you don't have a really big spot of wet oil. If you do, just kind of scrub that off as much as you can. You want that layer to be super thin. Alright, so that's my process of highlighting with some oil paint on top of an acrylic painting. This is a great way to kind of introduce yourself to oil paint as well. If you're an acrylic painter and you want to learn how to use oil paint, sometimes they can be a little bit complicated because of the wet on wet techniques, and they can get a little bit muddy. But this is a great way to introduce yourself, kind of get used to how they feel and everything, with really kind of sticking with mostly acrylics. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments down below, or you can email me, tim@timgagnonstudio.com. Make sure you check out my website, timgagnonstudio.com, for all of your online painting lessons needs. I have hundreds of painting lessons ranging from oil, acrylic, animals, people, landscape, everything. So also check out my workshop schedule. I will be traveling around the country teaching in-person workshops. Last but not least, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you checking out my video today. Again, any questions, post them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.